Jungkook receives a disturbing threat, ARMY shows their strength. In the world of stardom, where light shines bright and the applause is endless, one name continues to echo across continents, Jungkook. He's the youngest member of BTS. A prodigy. A world record breaker. A face millions recognize. A voice that comforts, energizes, and inspires. And yet, even someone so beloved, so cherished, so globally adored, can still become the target of darkness. From Seoul to New York, from London to Jakarta, Jungkook's presence has always brought joy. But recently, something changed. A single moment. A message. A threat. A shadow cast over his radiant path. It started with a message, anonymous, cruel, and calculated. It was sent quietly, under the radar. But it carried weight. The message wasn't just words. It included sensitive information, private movements, possible military location details, even a specific time and place. Someone knew something they shouldn't have. And that meant one thing. Jungkook was being watched. Jungkook, who is currently serving his mandatory military enlistment in South Korea, is supposed to be in one of the safest phases of his life, surrounded by strict protocol, national security, and discipline. But as we've seen in the digital age, even the military can be penetrated by persistent evil. And this time, it wasn't a baseless rumor. Online, whispers began to grow. Fans noticed odd messages surfacing across platforms, X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, even lesser-known forums. He's not safe, one post claimed. Another account posted what appeared to be a blurry photo, supposedly taken outside a military base. At first, many dismissed it. But then, the account shared accurate details about Jungkook's prior training movements, locations that were never made public. That's when alarm bells began to ring. This wasn't a troll. This was calculated. Someone was watching Jungkook closely, and they weren't friendly. When you threaten one of the world's most beloved idols, you don't just threaten an individual. You awaken a sleeping giant. You awaken ARMY. Within hours, fan communities across the globe began mobilizing. This wasn't the first time they protected Jungkook, but this time felt different. This wasn't just protecting him from rumors or online hate. This was something more dangerous. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, fans started digging. Digital forensic hobbyists, data analysts, cybersecurity enthusiasts, many of whom are ARMY themselves, launched unofficial investigations. They tracked the account origins, flagged suspicious patterns, reported coordinated movements. Some even managed to trace parts of the metadata attached to the threatening messages. They weren't just defending Jungkook with love. They were using real skills, real technology. ARMY had become a global force of digital protectors. With fans submitting detailed reports and documents, the agency had no choice but to respond. Within 48 hours, HYBE released a formal statement confirming that they had increased security measures around all areas involving BTS members, including military-related zones. The company also revealed they were working closely with military police and national authorities to investigate the threat and the possible data leak. For the first time, even HYBE acknowledged the role of fans in triggering fast response. Thanks to the sharp observations and reports from fans worldwide, we were able to take this threat seriously and swiftly. The news made headlines in South Korea and began gaining traction in international media. CNN Asia, the Korea Herald, and various entertainment sites all began reporting about the attempted threat against Jungkook and the overwhelming response from his fans. A reporter even said, "It's rare to see a fandom act with such coordinated intelligence and emotional maturity. ARMY isn't just passionate. They're proactive, organized, and incredibly loyal." In Tokyo, ARMY held a peaceful candlelight vigil outside a BTS mural. In Los Angeles, fans placed flowers outside the HYBE America building. In Jakarta, Manila, and Bangkok, ARMYs lit lanterns and sent them flying into the sky, each carrying a message of hope for Jungkook's safety. This was about the unspoken bond between an artist and his fans. It was about the years Jungkook gave to the world, his sweat, his voice, his laughter, his tears, and now, how the world chose to give back. ARMY's reaction wasn't born from fear. It was born from love. We remember those quiet backstage clips, where Jungkook cries silently. We remember his words, "I will become a better person for you." We remember him bowing to fans with tears in his eyes, saying, "I love you, ARMY." Those weren't just words. They were promises. And now, ARMY answered back with action. Jungkook may be a superstar to many. But to ARMY, he's not a distant celebrity. He's family. So when he's threatened, we don't just watch. We rise. This isn't just a fandom. It's a movement. It's a global heartbeat. And to those who tried to break his spirit, know this. You will never win. Because when millions of voices chant one name with love, when the world unites for one person, when fans become family, nothing can touch him. Not even fear. Not even hate. Not even threats. If you're part of this movement, let the world hear you. Type in the comments. We will always protect you, Jungkook. Like, share, subscribe. Together, we are stronger than fear.